Excuse me, sir? Where are the other racers?
Oh, they'll be along. We always let our guests start right up front.
Rev up your engines because we're about to uncover 15 hidden gems you missed in Cars 3. Let's start off with the A113.
Good luck out there, champ. You're gonna need it.
Cars 3 is without a doubt one of the most underrated Pixar movies. In fact, I think the entire franchise deserves more praise. The third Cars installment left viewers mesmerized with plenty of questions that we hope the future Cars installment will answer. The third film was also packed with various Easter eggs, hidden details, and subtle references to other Pixar movies and creators. Just a fair warning, we're about to reveal some major Cars 3 spoilers.
Oh, yes.
Pixar is a company that loves including as many Easter eggs in their properties as possible, and some of those Easter eggs appear in every Pixar film, such as the A113. The A113 is a reference to the room A113, the classroom in which the first employees of Pixar learned how to create these masterpieces at the California Institute of Arts. So, where exactly is this reference hidden in Cars 3? We'll take a look at the door to Sterling's office before Lightning comes in for his meeting with the Rust Easy bigwig. It's right there in the middle of the frame. According to some people, the combination of numbers and letters appears several times in the third Cars installment. I'll be honest with you, I was not able to see it anywhere else. Were you? What about the triple dent gum reference? The third installment brought back a lot of familiar characters while also introducing to us a bunch of new additions that made the film more enjoyable. One of the new additions seen following Lightning McQueen when he is leading is named Terry. He is the number 31 car, the one with blue colors. If you take a closer look at the car's design, you'll notice something interesting. The chief sponsor is Triple Dent Gum.
King is still holding a slim lead.
Hey, McQueen's got a run on him. He's looking to the inside.
The Triple Dent Gum was mentioned in Inside Out. A couple of workers inside Riley's brain decided that they needed to throw the jingle for Triple Dent back into the spotlight. Anger was quite furious because of this. We don't know whether this Easter egg in Cars 3 has some deeper meaning, and I believe it's just a fun reference to Inside Out. Next on our list is the Sleepwell Motel. Did you catch this reference?
Time to go.
122 miles per hour. 134 miles. Out of range. Out of range.
The well-known Sleepwell Motel. When Mac drives down the highway, you can see a billboard promoting the Sleepwell Motel. The motel also appears in the Toy Story TV special, Toy Story of Terror. In it, Bonnie and her mother have no choice but to spend the night in the motel after their car blows a tire. And here's the nod to Jim Flacco. Some characters in the Cars franchise have no issue hiding their identity when needed. This is, however, not an easy thing to do for Mac, who is branded as Lightning's associated semi. So in order to do this, to disguise himself, Mac says his occupation is a party supply hauler for the company Jocko Flock's Party Supplies. You might think that this name sounds familiar. That's because this is a nod to Jim Flacco, a monkey.
Oh, McQueen spins out in the infield.
That's right, Jocko Flacco was a monkey and remains the only co-driver in NASCAR history. The monkey raced with Tim Flacco back in 1953, and yeah, they won the race. Rules of NASCAR nowadays don't allow any co-drivers, and here's another interesting Easter egg for you, the Apple reference.
Oh, right, too tight. I'm a fluffy cloud. I'm a fluffy cloud.
Did you guys know that Steve Jobs was the head of both Apple Computers and Pixar until his death? I had absolutely no idea. And since he was the head of two companies, he wanted to include as many Apple Easter eggs in Pixar films as possible. There's the Scare Different magazine ad in Monsters, Inc. There's the WALL-E watching a video on an iPod, and then there's the well-known Macintosh boot up sound in Cars 3. The sound can be heard when Cruz starts up her computer on the beach. And yes, there's the Pixar Studio reference.
Hey, Hamilton!
Hamilton here.
Call out our speed!
You can see street signs attached on both sides of Miss Fritter, the school bus from the Destruction Derby. The first sign says Cutting Boulevard. This is a nod to the name of Pixar Street in the first office. The other one says Park Ave, a nod to the street where Pixar's current studio is based. Next on our list is the Luxo Ball. The Luxo Ball is one of the most popular Pixar objects. The ball's first appearance was in the first short that Pixar chief John ever created for the company. Luxo Jr., while the lamp appears in every Pixar logo, it also appears in every Pixar film. In Cars 3, the ball appears in a different version though. During the demolition derby scene, you can see a paint job that looks exactly like the ball. In most of the Pixar movies, the ball is a reference through some of the other things, but there's always a pattern that represents the object. Did you catch the Dinoco reference?
The groove that works for you and get that lap back.
This one appears in every Cars film so far. Dinoco is a fictional oil company first introduced in Toy Story as a small gas station. In the third Cars installment, Dinoco is a well-known race car sponsor. Don't hit the brakes just yet. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to never miss out on more exciting Cars content. And yes, the Pizza Planet truck makes an appearance in Cars 3.
Before to get me away from the Queen.
Request acknowledged.
Vader! I need you to do
The Pizza Planet delivery truck is the most popular Pixar Easter egg. The truck made its first appearance with Buzz and Woody in the original Toy Story. The truck has since appeared in every single Pixar movie, although Pixar fans are still struggling to find it in some Pixar projects. But yeah, we do know it appears in Cars 3. The truck can be found in the demolition derby scene. Now, let's move on to these NASCAR cameos, shall we?
Last lap! Come on, Cruz!
NASCAR superstars make short cameos as Cars characters in the third Cars installment. Jeff Gordon reprises his Cars 2 role as Jeff Gorvette. Daryl Waltrip reprises his role of Daryl Cartrip. Daniel appears as Daniel Swervez, and Ryan Blaney plays Ryan inside Laney. But did you guys know that Chase Elliott plays Chase Racelot? That's right. Elliott had his debut appearance in Cars 3 alongside Bubba Wallace as Bubba Wheelhouse. And yeah, there are several Cars 2 references.
I can turn too. Oh no.
More precisely, Cars 3 makes several references to the events of Cars 2. The film mentions Doc Hudson's death. His medical office is transformed into a museum. There's a picture of Miles Axelrod in Sterling's office and a television screen showing John and Nancy, the two cars in Paris, kissing. I know a lot of you missed the Cinderella carriage.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Holy cow! It's Jackson Storm for the win!
The office scenes in Cars 3 are packed with Easter eggs. Yes, Nathan Fillon's Sterling is impressive, but when you look at his trophy wall, well, you'll see plenty of secrets and hidden references. More precisely, you'll need to look at the right side of the trophies in order to see one very charming Disney reference. It's a Disney vehicle. The scale model replica Cinderella's pumpkin carriage is not hard to find once you know it's there. Are all Pixar movies set in the same universe?
You're angry!
I am not angry.
You know, you can use that anger to push through!
I said I'm not angry!
What do you guys think about this theory? A lot of fans believe that all Pixar movies take place within the same universe and on the same timeline. This theory claims that the Cars movies are set in the future after humans have left Earth in the events that preceded WALL-E. A lot of fans think that Pixar confirmed this theory when they revealed that by and large, the huge empire that took over the Earth in those days is actually a race car sponsor in Cars 3. You can see the logo during most of the race sequences. And now let's talk about more positive things. Mater fulfilled his promise. Mater is at every one of Lightning's races, fulfilling the promise he made to him in Cars 2. Last but not least, there's a Coco reference.
Deploying chute.
Every Pixar film includes a couple of nods to the film that is still in development. In Cars 3, there is a reference to Coco. You can see the reference when Cruz is training her new recruits on digital simulators. She tells them to think about their hometowns. One racer thinks about the same hometown in which Coco is set. The signature guitar that appears in Coco can be seen in Cars 3 as well. Thanks for joining us on this high-speed journey through the world of Cars 3. Until next time, keep racing towards adventure. See ya.
Oh, what a finish!
5% increased downforce.
Lucky number 7.
1.2% higher top speed.
Amazing! 9.